It was really powerful to realize that most of my life was in a daydream.
In an apparent attempt to garner sympathy.
I got here to ABC News when I was 28 years old, and I was a really ambitious young guy. And my way of compensating for my insecurity about being such a newbie was to throw myself into the job and really become a workaholic. And after 9/11, I raised my hand to go overseas and cover the ensuing conflicts.
We were fortunate this week to have our reporter Dan Harris on a trip organized by the Taliban.
We arrived at night, a spine-rattling ride down a single, mangled road into a city under siege.
Spent a lot of time in Iraq and Afghanistan without really thinking much about the psychological consequences. And when I came home from a particularly long trip in Iraq, I got depressed. And then I did something really, really dumb, which was I started to self-medicate with recreational drugs. It was enough, according to my doctor, to provoke a panic attack on live television.
We're going to go now to Dan Harris, who's at the news desk.
Health news now. One of the world's most commonly prescribed medications may be providing a big bonus. Researchers report people who take cholesterol-lowering drugs called statins for at least 5 years may also lower their risk for cancer. But it's too early to prescribe statins slowly for cancer production. That does it for news. We're going to go back now to Robin and Charlie.
It raised the level of adrenaline in my brain, which, according to my doctor, primed me to lose it on Good Morning America in front of 5 million people. 5.019 million people, according to the Nielsen ratings. That moment set me off on a weird and windy road that ultimately led me to the last thing that I ever thought would be useful for anybody, which was meditation.
We're ruminating about past and future in a way that keeps us from really connecting with the present moment in a way that values it as good enough. Meditation is a technique of finding well-being in the present moment before anything happens. You can be happy and satisfied simply being aware of the sensation of breathing. Very rarely are we fully dedicated to one thing. We're interrupting ourselves or allowing ourselves to be interrupted by these streams of data and what would in any other context be thought of as distractions, but now we think of them as just sort of all necessary parts of our bandwidth.
If I leave my phone in my pocket and it's on vibrate mode, unconsciously I'll flinch when it vibrates. I even flinch when it doesn't vibrate, thinking it vibrates. And that kills that little discussion. Like those nanoseconds of distraction, I think has a hugely detrimental effect. Everywhere I look, it's like constant high-frequency flinches.
This anticipation of novelty has the character of making us the lab rat that's just pressing the bar. Meditation is a great antidote to that